It's Saturday morning right now, and you know, who is this behind me? Freaking mascara guy. I feel a little guilty right now because that guy that I've been talking about that parks next to me, he just waited like 30 seconds for me to like leave my parking area. Like there's only room for like one truck to go in and out at a time, and he waited out in the street for like 30 seconds for me to come out, which is like pretty decent of him. So now I feel a little guilty for talking shit. Please don't hit me. I still don't want the guy to hit me. I feel a little bad for talking shit, and then he waited for me for like 30 seconds. Like, that's pretty decent. So now there's guilt for talking shit. And now I have a mascara guy up my ass already, and I literally just left. We're starting the day off great. Unless that wasn't the guy that parks next to me, I'm not sure, because there's like two or three of those trucks. I think there's like two identical trucks, which are those day cabs, and then there's one that has a sleeper that's not always parked over there. So that might have been the other guy. I don't know if that was the guy that parks next to me or not. But if it was, then that sucks. You know, maybe I'm just talking shit about everyone that might not deserve it. You know, because that mascara guy, I was expecting him to be up my ass and then go flying around me, but I stuck it like right around the speed limit. There he goes. And he stayed a good distance back. So maybe before I start talking shit, maybe I should actually wait and see what happens. Oh, shit. People are proving me wrong today. And I've only been driving the truck 10 minutes. I'm at the gas station where I get fuel. So normally when I get here, they'll turn the pumps on for me because I come here every day. So I pull the nozzle out, I put it in my tank, and I'm just sitting there waiting for like 5 minutes, and then eventually I go inside and they're like, oh, the pumps don't work. The power went out and the pumps don't work. This shit happens at this place like quite a bit. So I don't even know what time it is. I'd have to backtrack like 3 miles and go somewhere else, because the next place down 84 is like $4.60 a gallon, or $4.40. I don't know. It's something like ridiculously expensive. So it's $4.34. Dude, I'm gonna end up being late now if I go back. I'm not gonna go back. I'll get fuel on my way back out once I'm loaded. I have enough. I just like getting fuel early, like before I do anything in the morning, like on my way to get loaded, so I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. That's the only reason why I like doing it now. Yeah, I'll go get loaded, and on my way back to the landfill, I'll stop here again and hope that everything's fixed. Because this place has the best fuel out of all of them. I've stopped at other places, like the one that's 3 miles away. I'm not 100% sure. I've heard like mixed shit about that place. And then the next place that's closer to the landfill, that place I used to park at, and I used to get fuel there, and I was going through fuel filters once a week. I was changing them once a week. So that place is out of the question. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get out of here. We'll wait till later. I have enough. I have enough to get me back out there and back. I mean, I probably have enough to get out there and back and dump the load and everything, but I don't like to run it too low. But yeah, this place has issues quite a bit. Like I said, the only reason I come here is because I feel like they have the best quality fuel out of any of the other ones in the area. But it's usually either stuff like this happening, like power goes out, the pumps aren't working anymore, or their system is down and you can only pay cash, like you can't use a debit card or a credit card or anything. That actually happens a lot. And then I have to go to the ATM in there, and you can only take $200 out at a time. And so I have to do 2 transactions at the ATM and then get hit with, like, I think it's a $3 fee at the ATM, and then my bank charges another $2 for using like a foreign ATM. And of course, when I get fuel, it's over $200, so I have to do 2 different transactions at the ATM. So I get hit between the ATM and my bank with like $10 worth of fees. Look at that old car. Shit, I don't know if I got it or not. I couldn't keep my eyes off the road for too long. That car reminds me of a video game that I'm playing right now. I know a lot of you guys aren't interested in that, but I'm playing a game called Mafia: The Old Country right now. And you drive around cars like that because the game takes place in like 1914, I think. I don't know, some early 1900s. I don't know if it's 1914. Somewhere around there. Ugh, I'm starting to get tired here now. You know, you could just be driving along, like awake, and everything's fine. Hits you out of nowhere, you get like really tired. Speed being recorded. Huh. So you know what? I think this is a good time to take a little break. And let's get to Molly's interesting fact of the day.
It's not of the day. I don't do it every day. It's today. Fact of today, not the day.
Okay. Molly's interesting fact.
Did you know that Kenworth was incorporated January 22nd, 1923? I feel like you're really close to my face right now.
No, I got everything. I see down here. I see.
Okay.
I mean, I don't.
Okay. Did you know Kenworth was incorporated January 22nd, 1923? Harry Kent and Edgar Worthington were the 2 principal stakeholders, so they combined their name to create Kenworth. In 1933, Kenworth becomes the first American truck company to install and use diesel engines in their trucks.
All right.
Why did you?
I don't know. I was gonna say something, like buy or something. I don't know, because it's going back to me in the truck. Back to future Aunt in the truck. Or no, not future. Back to past Aunt in the truck. All right, and we're back. Back to this. I think I'd much rather be over there right now, where my future self is. But yeah, we're almost here. We're going through the town of whatever this town is called. I have no idea. I don't know if this is considered Sparta yet or not. I don't think it is. But yeah, we're almost there. We're like 10 minutes away. You know, at my normal place where I go, where I pick up the trash, the girl that's like considered, man, you know, every time I bring her up, like, I don't know what her title is. Like, I keep going back to dispatcher. Like, she watches over, like, all the independent guys like us. Like, she'll tell us, like, if we're needed back there or, like, or what's going on. Like, I don't know. I guess I would consider her more of, like a dispatcher. She's leaving in, like, 2 weeks. Which, I think kind of sucks, because I don't think I really like change that much. Because you don't know what to expect with the next person, you know? Now, if you watched one of my past videos, I mentioned this guy. He was like a middleman between us and the transfer stations up there, which was completely fucking useless. But then eventually he sold out, and he became an actual employee of that company. So he became our dispatcher, and he was a real son of a bitch. The video is called I blocked the dispatcher or something. I don't know. I think I blocked the dispatcher's number. That's the name of the video where I was talking about this guy. But yeah, he was so bad I had to block his number. He was a piece of shit. I genuinely hated that guy. And I don't say that about, like, anyone. You know, I don't hate anybody. I hated this guy. So, like, that's what keeps going through my mind. Like, oh my god, what if we end up with a person like that guy? And I really hope that's not the case, but if that does happen... Dude, did I not have my turn signal on? Dude, do me a favor and rewind a little bit and let me know if I have my turn signal on when I made that turn, because I went to turn it off and it was off. So I don't know if I turned it on and turned it off quick and I just don't remember, or if I didn't turn it on at all. Shit. But okay, yeah, that worries me a little bit, because I don't want to end up with another piece of shit to deal with that's going to be calling me at 4 in the morning and asking me, why are you still there? Why aren't you here yet? Like, I don't want to deal with that shit. I do not drive a company truck. So, I'm a little worried. But if that ends up being the case, at least I have this place to go to. These guys will take me back in a heartbeat. Back then, I did not have a backup plan. Me, my brother, and my dad were all going to that place over there with that piece of shit. But now I have a couple of options at least. So if that goes to shit over there because of the new person that's going to be coming in there, I can at least come over here and I can have a full-time spot at this place if I need it. Now we're gonna run over this scale real quick, and I'm gonna hope that my paperwork is in the mailbox out here. This place has actually been a bit better since when I used to come here, because they're taking all the demo and they're throwing it in a grinder. So it grinds all the wood and shit up into like tiny little pieces. It's basically like hauling mulch. You, baby, only you, baby. Things I do, baby. Oh, fucking bugs, damn it. Tell me what you done for me, for you, baby. Okay. Got my paperwork. I hope I have the other sheets that I need. I need more of these. This side is this place, and this side I put the manifests for those dry van loads, the place that's close to the landfill. But those manifests for those dry van recycling trailers. They told me they gave me a couple blank copies, and they said if you want to like make a bunch of copies of them so you just always have them. I used to have to always go in the office to get a manifest every time I went in there. There was a nice lady in there that I used to deal with in there, but she eventually quit. And then a younger girl took her spot at that place. So that's when I started making my own copies of the manifests, because that younger girl was a real bee, if you know what I'm saying. She was nasty. So I dealt with her one time and I was like, fuck this, I'm not going in there ever again. So I started making my own copies. Every time I see these big piles of mulch, I just want to climb up it. Dude, I want to climb to the top. Man, one time I was here and it was dark, and I had to back up for some reason. I backed right into one of those piles. I couldn't see anything back there. I didn't even know the pile was there. I backed right into one. I tore both of my mud flaps off on my trailer. Okay, all right, we're gonna go in, we're gonna open the doors. I'm gonna sweep the scale off to make sure there's no like nails or anything on it. Then we're gonna open the tarp and get the fuck hell in there. Yeah, see how the scale's a mess right now? We gotta sweep that off. You know, a lot of you guys are telling me to get a visor for the truck. And I was looking at them online yesterday, and I am actually thinking about getting one. I don't want one that's like obnoxious, you know? I don't want it to go like halfway down the windshield. Like I want one that maybe goes like 2 inches down the windshield, like nothing crazy, nothing big. So like that little one that's on there now, the one that comes with the truck, like maybe like 2 inches lower than that one. I just don't like the really big ones. One of the company trucks for this place, they have 2 company trucks. They have their day cabs, W900s, 2 of them, and they also have a Kenworth, I think it's a T680, but one of the Kenworths has a really, really big visor on it, like one of the ones that go like halfway down the windshield, and I just don't like the look of it. You know, I wish I could have sprayed it off. This is so bad. Yeah, that is so bad. Damn it. Wow. Holy shit. Look at all that. So this pile right here, like the big one in the back, not this is just shingles. All of that, they're supposed to pick through all of that. All right, so what I was saying is, obviously they pay us to take this demo shit out of here, but that big pile that I was showing you, they pick through all of it. Like the guy will come over with a front end loader, take a bucket, dump it on the ground somewhere, and there's like 10 guys that like dig through the pile and they pick out like certain pieces of wood and they give it to the mulch place back here at Nature's Choice. I don't know if you can see it over the pallets back there, but it's Nature's Choice. And they give that stuff, that certain wood, to them for free. So they're getting paid, like this place is getting paid to take that wood in here, but not paying us to take that wood out. So they're just getting paid and then giving it away instead of paying us to take it out, you know, which is a good business decision, you know, so. But that's a lot of shit to pick through. That's a huge pile. It's so big. So yeah, that's what they do. And then the rest they put in that pile on the left side. That's where they load us from. All right, sorry I didn't get myself leaving there. I was a sweaty mess. I still kind of am, but I'm cooled down now because I'm in the air condition, but it's humid as hell out already. I was literally sweating like a pig. So once I do eventually get a visor, and like I said, I don't want a big one, but it is going to come down below the top of the windshield, and you know what I'm going to do? You know what the first thing is that I'm going to do? I'm going to get a sticker that says fuck and stick it right back there, just because. Why not? Why not? know, I watch Just Trucking sometimes, and he has a visor, and behind it he has an inspirational thing that says "Know Your Worth." Like, that's probably something that I should put. So he has that, an inspirational thing, and mine's gonna say "fuck." Not big like he has. It's just a little sticker, just a little fuck sticker. Last night I was like dead tired. Like I hit the bed and I fell asleep like within a minute, which normally doesn't happen. But before I did fall asleep, I've mentioned before in one of my other videos that I have like a really hard time waking up. I'll sleep through like 10 alarms. I told Molly right before I went to sleep, I said, if you hear my alarm and it wakes you up, but it doesn't wake me up, please shove the shit out of me. Like, shove the shit out of me like 8 times. She was like, are you sure? Because if that happened to me, I'd be pretty pissed off waking up like that. And I said, yes, please. Just shove the shit out of me. Well, this morning came around and I woke up to her shoving the hell out of me. And she kept doing it. She just kept pushing the hell out of me. I almost fell out of the bed. So she did it, and it worked. I got right up. So because I almost fell out of the bed, I just kicked my legs down to the ground and I got right up. So it worked. So thanks to Molly, I got up on time. Wow, look at those old tractors. Anyway, I was just listening to a video. It's another truck driver. You know, I think this is like the sign of a psycho, but I watch this guy strictly, like, only because he annoys the hell out of me. I don't leave like comments on his videos or anything like that. I don't tell him how much he annoys me. But he was saying how he used to be a trainer and how much money he was making, and he was getting paid for all of his miles between him and the trainer, and they were getting 5,000 miles a week. Okay, so let me tell you something. If you and your trainer are getting 5,000 miles a week, that means you're running as like a team driver situation. So if you're new to trucking and you're training, like you're in the truck with a trainer for however long, a couple weeks or whatever, and you're running that truck as like a team driver, you're getting trained wrong. I'm sorry, but you're not getting trained right. So while you're on duty, your trainer is supposed to be on duty as well. It's not like the trainer goes in the sleeper and goes to sleep and takes this 10-hour break while you're driving. That's not supposed to be how it works. So if that's how you're getting trained, like, I'm sorry to say, but you're getting trained wrong. You're both supposed to be on duty at the same exact time, and you're both supposed to be off duty at the same time. So you're supposed to be running the truck as just one driver, but that trainer is always supposed to be up here with you. So this guy said he was getting 5,000 miles while he was being a trainer at a company. Then, you know, you're not getting that on just, you know, one person's clock. You're not getting 5,000 miles a week. So if you're new to trucking and you're getting trained like that, I'm really sorry. That's not supposed to be the way that works. But what the hell do I know, right? I've never been in that situation. Like, I never worked for a big company, a big mega carrier, or even been over the road. I've never done over the road or anything. So what the do I know? Maybe that's just my opinion. Oh, here we go. We're going. sure this is the type of guy that that once we get up over this hill, he's gonna gun it, and he's gonna gut it until he passes me. Then you know what? Next hill we hit, I'll pass him again just to screw with him. I don't care if I'm in front of this guy or not. But once we get over this hill, that's it. I just do 65. I don't drive like a maniac, but I think that guy does. So we'll see. Damn, I'm like way ahead of him now because of that hill. We'll see if he catches me again. We're going into the construction. There's a good chance he's going to catch me. Like I said, regardless, I stay right around the speed limit anyway. So we'll see. There he is. There he is. All right. Well, we're going into a construction, so I guarantee. Oh my God, he's going to try to pass me here. I'm not giving him room. Fuck you, dude. Nope, I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so, man. These fucking people. Well, at least now you have proof that all my stories about these guys are true. You want to be in front of me that bad that you were going to try to pass me at the last second like that going into a construction zone. I see him back there. I lost him again on that last hill. I'm going to start recording again when he catches me. Wait, is this him or is this that other Volvo? Oh, that is him. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna pass me here, but shit, I'm not sure when the next hill is. Dude, I don't want to be racing around, but I have to like kind of keep up with him to be able to get him on the next hill. But you see how like ridiculous these guys are? It's like I gotta go, I gotta get around them. I have to be in front of them. Guys are ridiculous. Man, this R&L guy really wants to get around me too. He's been sitting out there for like 2 minutes. Booking it now. Listen, I'm not gonna drive like a maniac to keep up with this guy, but on the next hill I'm getting him. Dude, he's driving like a maniac, man. Now I got these two idiots in front of me. Blocking the whole shit up. This is fucked up. This guy's gonna fuck me up. Fucking R&L guy. He's up there pretty good. Oh, I keep forgetting about there's a lane closed up here. Shit. Hill right now. This hill it's long. It's like 2 miles long, but we're losing a lane up here. This lane closure is gonna freaking screw me over. Yep, it's right here. And there he is. I'm fucking catching him. This is bullshit. I could have blew his doors off, dude. Like, I gotta use my Jake brake going up the hill. Damn it. This fucking R&L guy is really annoying me. He's annoying me more than that trash guy up there. Well, we're on a hill right now, so fuck it. We're gonna go around them. There we go. But right over here. Yeah, so like this is the peak of the hill right here. As soon as we get like over the hill, he's just gonna go. He's gonna go flying like a maniac. But let me tell you, I guarantee you he's really pissed off right now. It's not gonna take him long. He's gonna go around me like within 10 seconds, or he's gonna be hitting the left lane to go around. Like I said, I don't give a shit if this guy gets to the landfill in front of me. I just like fucking with them because they hate it. They hate this shit. Like, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, fucking hell, man. There is another hill, like at the bottom of this hill, it starts to go up again, but he's gonna get 100-mile-an-hour run. There he goes. Oh, man. Ooh, he's got a CB in there. A lot of those guys don't. I see it dangling in his mirror. I see it. I'm surprised he's not like talking shit. R&L. Dude, get the f*** out of the way, man. Oh man, dude, should I do it again? Fuck it. Alright, forget it. No, I'm not doing it. 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 Because, you know, this starts to go down a hill. It's a 55-mile-an-hour zone. I'm done. I'm done with it. He could claim his victory. This is a 55-mile-an-hour zone. Like, these guys will fly down here 70, 80 miles an hour to make sure they stay in front of you. before the exit, because the exit is like right up around that left curve up there, if you can see it. All right, guys, we're gonna cut it off right here, and then that's gonna be it. We're gonna park the truck and we'll close the video out. So I'll see you in a little bit. Oh shit, DOT's here. You got a mascara truck. Shit.
Maybe when I knock down this fucking joint and put up a hot dog stand, maybe you could run it.
I just feel so filthy right now. Anyway, yeah, once we got to the landfill, obviously that guy was like, he was right in front of me in there. And there was no one in there. We were able to back right on the tippers. And you know, naturally, he flew up the hill, but by the time I got to like the area where the tippers are, he was outside of his truck, like undoing his back door and shit, and he like fucking stared me down. he was pissed. I mean, I think at least. He was just staring at me as I was like circling around to get to the tippers. He just wouldn't take his eyes off me. So I think I pissed him off. That's okay. That's all right. I don't care, because I was just doing the same thing that he was doing to me. You know, like he was just, his goal was to just be in front of me no matter what it takes. And with guys like that, I fuck with them. You know, I don't give a shit if everyone's in front of me up there. It doesn't matter to me. So I got a comment on my last video from a guy named Timbuktu. He told me that I should do a little video. Well, I'm gonna do a little clip here about I'm gonna show you how to do the water bottle test to see, like to check to see if you have a blown head gasket, a cracked head, or a dropped liner. It's just a quick, simple little thing. The truck should be heated up. Actually, let me shut my air conditioner off so the fan doesn't stay on. It just kicked back on, so it's gonna take a couple minutes for it to shut back off. Water temp. You should heat the truck up, like make that as warm as you possibly can. So before you do this little test, drive the truck around a bit. Either that or you're gonna have to sit here idling with the idle bumped way up for a while to get it hot. So that's the best way to do it, and that's how you're gonna get like a true result out of it. Now, let me go in my car, because I think I have a water bottle in there. Can you imagine I do this and my shit bubbles? And I have a bad head gasket? That would really suck. I better not. But that would be some crazy shit if it bubbled. Oh man, my hood is so heavy. It's got mud and shit. And the wheel well here. It's all mud. Okay, so you take a water bottle. Either drink some of it or dump some out. So here's the overflow tube. From the top of the reservoir for the coolant. So you take the water bottle and you stick it in there. We got no bubbles. So there's no pressure coming through the tube. Now if you do this and you see a bunch of bubbles coming out, that means you either have a bad head gasket, a cracked head, or a dropped liner. But it's as simple as that. You just take the overflow and you put it in a bottle of water. If it bubbles, you have some problems. If it doesn't, you're good. Another sign of a bad head gasket, or one of those things, is you can look at your dipstick, and if the oil on it doesn't look like oil anymore, then you also have an issue. It's usually if coolant is mixing with the oil, it turns into more of like a milky color. Okay, I'll button up until tomorrow when I come down here on my when I do my Sunday routine. Maybe I'm gonna do it later today. I don't know. See how I feel later. All right. Yeah, we're gonna end the video here. I need to go home and take a shower because I am a disgusting, filthy, dirty mess right now. I don't remember if I unlocked this door or not. No. All right. Okay, so yeah, we'll see you on the next one. As always, I love you. Bye.